Okay, so Jeulyanna Simoune T. Ferrer is a first-year BA Philosophy student from the College of Social Sciences and Philosophy. She graduated from UPIS with honors and has been an Iska since 2006. Hanggang kailan kaya? Baka kasi mag-masters tsaka PhD pa. Throughout her years studying at UP, she has been actively involved in heading year-level organizations, as well as being the team captain of the UP Integrated School Girls Volleyball team for 3 years. Currently, she is a member of her college's Freshie, Shiftee, and Transferee Council and hopes to continue serving the whole UP community in any way she can. Palakpakan natin si Yana.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, before I start my speech, gusto ko lamang kayo tanungin ng 2 questions lang. Para maikli. Kakainin ng oras eh. Ayan. So, una, sino rito ang napapagod na mag-commute araw-araw? Diba? Dami. Ayan. So, same tayo, no? So, ako, nagko-commute ako 3 jeep, tas isang tricycle. Papasok at pauwi sa school. At next naman, ayan. Sino dito ang mabilis mag-move on? Mabilis? Okay, sige. Okay. So, ayan. So, in general to so pwedeng mag-move on sa mababang grade, ganun, or sa ex, kaya. So, ayan. So, natanong ko mga ito kasi lahat naman tayo nakakaranas ng hirap sa buhay, no? Halos araw-araw, lahat tayo ay may hinaharap na kanya-kanyang problema, no? Mapaakads man ito, problema sa transportasyon o sa relasyon. Inuhubog tayo ng mga problema na ito upang maging matatag, maging resilient, upang magkaroon ng abilidad, no? Para kayanin yung mga hirap na to and at the same time maka-recover from the problems. And with that, gusto ko muna simulan, ano nga ba ang resilience? So, according to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, syempre sa dictionary tayo magbabase. Ayan, so resilience is an ability to recover from or adjust easily to misfortune or change. And similarly, kung mapapansin natin, ang Filipino resilience ay halos same din naman sa talagang definition ng resilience. So the Filipino resilience is the ability for us to face adversities and at the same time withstand these challenges to be able to bounce back from a setback. And madalas natin marinig at maka-encounter sa salitang resilience kapag tuwing may bagyo or kalamidad sa Pilipinas, kaya nito. Ayan. So, nung nandirirahan ako sa Manila before, madalas ako makakita ng mga batang lumalangoy sa baha, naglalaro, at meron pa nga, mina-encounter din ako, ay sorry, ayan, balik natin, ayan, nagiinuman kahit hanggang dito na yung baha. So Filipinos always try to find humor out of it, no? To look at a positive way, no? Dahil kaakibat ng paghihirap na yon, syempre gusto nila maging easy lang, easy going at positive yung kanilang outlook. And ayan, sorry. Yan. So kahit nahihirapan, no? Kahit nagugutom, walang makain at baon na sa kahirapan, no? Pinipilit pa rin natin umitin. And the Filipinos, no, are known for being resilient, no? And hindi naman bago sa atin na maka-encounter ng mga ganitong sitwasyon. And being resilient is perceived as a positive trait, no? And we should be proud na kilala tayo sa ganito. Pero why do Filipinos neglect resilience? And according to sa post ng Philippine Red Cross back in 2018, the Filipinos are born to be resilient. Typhoons and calamities come and go, but we remain standing. And it is because, the way we look at it, kapag sinabi kasi natin, I am proud to be resilient, Filipinos are known to be resilient kahit saan ka pumunta, ganyan. At it is actually a form of romanticizing Filipino resiliency. So bakit? Kasi, ayan. So we are urged to be resilient because we romanticize it in the face of adversity. And when we see articles such as these, madalas nating makita yung mga papuri, yung mga pag-idolo sa mga taong pagtataglay ng ganitong karakteristik. And madalas pa nga nating naririnig yung mga salitang, okay lang yan kahit nahihirapan tayo, di ba? Or okay lang yan kasi wala naman tayong magagawa sa sitwasyon natin. O di kaya, okay lang yan kasi pasalamat ka nga, yan lang yung nangyari sa'yo. May mga ganun. And it is actually part of our coping mechanism. No? To be positive, to always have a positive outlook in life despite adversities. Umabot pa nga sa puntong pinansagan ang Pilipinas as the third happiest country in the world. Diba? Alam niyo ba ito? So, despite all the positive connotations regarding our resiliency, mapapansin natin bakit ganito pa rin ang sitwasyon ng Pilipinas. Diba? If we really are resilient, bakit if we really are resilient at kaya nating harapin lahat ng hamon sa buhay, edi bakit pa rin tayo nahihirapan hanggang ngayon? And I would like to give you an example. So, nakita ko to back in 2020. So, it is a news no, ng ABS-CBN. Isa siyang company nurse, nag-aantay siya ng kanyang shuttle papasok, tapos inassist niya ang isang homeless woman to give birth. And maraming netizens ang nag-react dito at sinabi nilang very commendable and very heroic act yung ginawa ng nurse. So sabi pa nga dyan, bravo for this frontliner, bigyan ng jacket yan. Diba? At sabi rin na, salute ma'am nurse, may your tribe increase, or isa kang tunay na bayani. At these situations, ang mapapansin lang kasi natin is yung positive na nagawa. Diba? Madalas kasi sensationalize ng media yung mabuting gawain ng mga Pilipino. Pero, actually, no, the way we should acknowledge these kinds of situations is to actually see kung ano ba yung cause nito. What is the underlying conditions that enable this? Diba? So, mapapatanong tayo una, bakit at that point of time, at that moment, hindi siya nabigyan ng sapat na healthcare service? Pangalawa, bakit wala siyang bahay? Bakit wala siyang shelter? And third, no, hindi ba sapat yung livable wages and rates for workers? And lastly, kung pag-iisipan natin, paano kung wala dun yung nurse? Ano na kayong nangyari doon sa nanay na yun ng anak? Diba? So, all these situations, no? Sorry, I should mag-next. Ayan. Ito yung makakapag-prove why it is urgent for us to stop romanticizing Filipino resiliency. So, una, bakit? Kasi it normalizes suffering. It normalizes and continues, it continues, no, to neglect the people's trauma dun sa nangyari na yun. And it actually neglects then the concept of mental instability, and at the same time, it denies the presence of depression. And it also encourages people to endure everything in silence. Kasi kapag sinabi mong hindi mo na kaya, people will perceive you as weak. Kasi here in our society, in our Filipino culture, kailangan resilient tayo. Diba? And sunod naman, ayan, gusto ko lang din i-share sa inyo, nakita ko to. So ito yung gawa ni Marcos Aragon. He is a graduate, no, sa College of Fine Arts, at ito yung thesis niya. So, bahala na, a satire of Filipino resilience in print. And kung makapapansin actually, nakakatawa rin siya in a sense, no? Kasi ako na-experience ko na yan, na nakasakay ako sa bus, tapos ang daming tao, siksikan, gano'n, para kami nagbabalik, ganyan. Tapos yan, sa jeep din, di ba, same lang. So bakit ko nga ba ito sinama dito? Kasi I think it is significant sa usapin ng resilience. In a sense na ang punto niya kasi ay hindi naman i-prove, no, na our system is rotten, our government is rotten, kasi we already know that. At this point, alam na natin lahat yun. Ang nagustuhan ko sa kanyang punto is that mapakita man lang sa mga tao na bakit ganito yung mindset natin na pumapayag tayong okay yung ganitong sitwasyon. That we perceive as this situation to be okay for us. And at the same time, it is also important that we stop romanticizing Filipino resiliency because it invalidates the victim's adversity. And at the same time, no, it dismisses their hardships at saka hindi naman nag-glorify, na-honor, or nabibigyan ng reward yung mga taong naapektuhan nito. And with with that, no, we see romanticization of Filipino resiliency through media, pero wala namang nagbabago. Ganun pa rin. Araw-araw ganito pa rin naman yung sitwasyon natin. Diba? So ito yung, I'm not sure if familiar kayo dito, pero back in 2019, lumabas yung issue ni Panelo. So si Panelo, nag-commute siya from Marikina to Malacanang to prove a point. So isang araw lang yan nag-commute siya. Ang gusto niyang ipunto, na kaya naman mag-commute, kaya naman eh. Nakalagay na Filipinos only needed to be creative if they want to beat the metro's perennial crisis on traffic. Yun naman pala, kailangan lang pala natin maging creative para makapasok na maayos eh. And he also stated here that when we are confronted with a situation na hostile, we adjust. And again, this is a case no, of romanticizing Filipino resiliency. And then babalik tayo dito. It absolves government officials from the obligation to do better. And yet again, it is also important talaga to seek accountability. Kasi us right here, we're privileged. Alam natin yan. May kakayahan tayong pumasok araw-araw, makapunta, gumala. Pero hindi lahat may kakayahan na ganun. Okay? And it is actually our part then, ayan, it is our part, no, to help them realize that this act is not okay. And if we continue not to neglect this kind of concept, the Filipinos will always be forced to deal with anything. At ang ending, sino na naman ang kawawa? Sino na naman ang mahihirapan? It is why we ask ourselves, what if we weren't resilient enough? So tingin ba natin makaka-survive tayo if hindi tayo resilient enough? If we were not self-sufficient sa atin? And my answer is, resiliency is never enough unless we seek accountability. Okay? And for me, no, being resilient has limitations. May hangganan kung hanggang kailan natin kayang lumaban, hanggang kailan natin gustuhin mabuhay. Yun naman yan eh. And I think the action here is for us to know when to speak up, and for us to able to acknowledge that it's okay to speak up and ask accountability. Because it is our right. And the government, no, should actually, the government holds a lot of responsibility to us. Kasi karapatan natin. It is our right to get accessible education, at the same time, accessible to proper transportation and healthcare services, etc. And I think gusto ko lang ipunta sa inyo na lahat tayo dito, this audience, has the ability to invoke change. And we ask ourselves, no, why are we still suffering? And bakit nga ba tayo nahihirapan? So yun lang, gusto ko lang kayo iwan ng isang linya no, na we must stop romanticizing Filipino resilience. Maraming salamat.